Everyone. Well, have you guys seen this Peter McKay ad? We're going to watch it. And it's hilarious. But first, it's been a while. I'm going to do a little Maxime Bernier Twitter roundup to begin our day today. So happy Sunday, everyone. Here we go. Maxime Bernier's tweeting quote. The Platitude Fest has begun. Expect a lot more of this as part of the, quote, ideas debate during the CPC leadership race. Okay. If you suffer from epilepsy, look away from the screen. Here we go. Okay, I mean, it's not diversity is our strength, and our strength is our diversity-ness, or whatever Mr. Scheer said. Here's a link to the original Peter McKay tweet. It's enough to just put your head in your hands and question what everyone else in Canada is thinking. Honestly, it's Canada is strong because Canadians make it strong. It seems like they're focus grouping. Like the CPC does this a lot. They'll put things out that are like slogans or whatever. They throw everything at the wall and then they just carry on with what sticks. Everybody does this, but for whatever reason, the CPC is really, really obvious about it. And like they put a lot of money into every single one, right? Like it's weird. And they did this during the campaign. I talked a lot about it before, like pre-campaign. They were workshopping a lot of slogans when she was speaking and stuff. So it's interesting. I don't think this one's going to stick. It's not. I don't even remember what it actually said, just that it was repeating the word strong. And it's just annoying. It's just annoying. It's pandering. Ridiculous. Here's Maxime Bernier again. And this is January 23rd at 7:19 p.m. He says, quote, the UN is pushing the line that we're going to have to accept millions of climate refugees and that we'll have no choice because, well, their bureaucrats just ruled that we won't. To hell with the UN. Please, this person seems like a leader. This person seems like he's got a direction that he's going that isn't handing Canada over to the United Nations. Maxime Bernier is tweeting again. This is 8:50 p.m. January 24th. Today's the 26th, just to give context. Half of Canadians think abortion should be prohibited in third trimester unless the mother is in danger. This is the case in every civilized country except Canada. I personally think so too. PPC, the People's Party of Canada, has no official position, but would allow debate and free vote by MPs. That's interesting. And this is in response to the Angus Reid, does Canada need you to codify third trimester abortion regulations? 7 in 10 CPC supporters say yes. NDP Liberals lean the other way. And that's because it's been sold as women's health. But, I mean, the debate has been raging but not allowed in Canada for a very long time. Maxime Bernier is tweeting again, and this is 8:34 p.m. on January 24th. A majority of Canadians think it would be better to allow the free market to work instead of the government constantly intervening in the economy. Another issue where the People's Party of Canada is the only party that offers a principled free enterprise position, unlike centrist red Tories. Here is Mr. Bernier again, and this is January 24th, 9:53 a.m. So sorry, I got these in the wrong order. The federal government has handed out $2 billion in subsidies to MasterCard and other big businesses such as CAE, BlackBerry, Maple Leaf Foods, Simons, Toyota, and Nokia through its Strategic Innovation Fund. And that's just one subsidy program. Let's abolish all subsidies. And isn't it interesting, right? These are all big companies. They're not small companies, right? Toyota's big, Nokia's big, Simons is big. Maple Leaf Foods is married to the finance minister, right? Isn't that nice? McCain Food heiress. There's got to be somebody's got to say that's not okay, right? Like at some point, somebody would be like, you're married to them. Like you can't just give them millions of dollars. Here's Spencer Fernando. And I just thought this was not unbelievable, but none of the above wins in this poll. And this is Spencer Fernando's poll with 1,500 votes. Between Ms. Rempel, Mr. McKay, Mr. O'Toole, who would you vote for? None of the above. Not one of them. Sorry. Nope. Pierre Poilievre would have won that. It reminds me of that Simpsons thing, and I saw a meme of it, so here it is. It's after some names have withdrawn, I present to you with the new CPC leader, and it's the uranium Rod, right? Yay, Rod. Simpsons is timeless. Okay, so I think the other day, I did look at the coronavirus, which is not a beer-based virus. It is a terrifying virus out of Wuhan, China. And Global News reported on the 24th, we're ready, we're prepared, Toronto, Ontario public health officials on coronavirus. Okay, so the public health officials want you to believe that they are prepared for a terrifying virus out of Wuhan. And if you haven't seen any of the videos, like, they're not getting better. It's not like, oh yeah, like 3 days of really bad and then it's getting better. Things are not looking wonderful. And it's a scary thing. I hope that it turns out okay. I really do. But it's disinformation like this that is concerning to me right now. So according to Global, on the 24th of January, 2020, we're ready, we're prepared, Toronto public health officials on the coronavirus. However, on the 22nd of January, Brampton City Council declares a healthcare emergency and calls for more funding. So hold on a second. We're not ready for a flu season, never mind a bad flu season, never mind a pandemic, a viral pandemic. We're not ready for regular, everyday service in our healthcare industry. Brampton's calling for a healthcare emergency, and this is before the coronavirus stuff really, was found in Ontario at Sunnybrook Hospital. Here's another one from the 22nd as well. Some of Ontario's biggest hospitals are filled beyond capacity nearly every day, new data reveals. So that's interesting, right? Here are the lists of top 10's most crowded hospitals. Some of them are in the GTA. Here's Hamilton General Hospital, Richmond Hill Hospital, almost 200% over capacity. The top 3 are above 175%. Unbelievable, right? That's Richmond Hill, Peterborough, Greater Niagara, and then Hamilton, 172. South Lake Regional, Newmarket, 170. Sudbury, 168. Ajax, 167. This is over 150% capacity. Oh, Guelph's 148 capacity. So we're not ready to deliver regular service on time. We're not ready for a massive influx of patients. Here's another one. January 25th, we're doing everything we can to end hallway medicine, says Premier Doug Ford. Dozens of hospitals across Ontario are filling beyond capacity most days. This is similar information, but this is Mr. Ford responding to it. Going out to British Columbia, 96-year-old with broken pelvis stuck in Abbotsford hospital hallway. This is on the 24th of January. So it looks like it's not just an Ontario issue either. So when we've got, and I understand this is the public health official for Ontario, but when we've got people saying, don't panic, well, 2 days before Brampton's saying, no, there's a healthcare emergency, panic would not be appropriate because nobody makes good decisions when they're panicking. However, we're not in a good way, and there's an emergency situation without coronavirus patients. So do you think that we're ready? I don't know. It stinks to high heaven for me. That could just be me. I'm pessimistic by nature. Actually, no, I'm quite the optimist. But we'll see how this all turns out. I honestly hope that it's a blip. I hope it's not as bad as SARS. I hope people learn their lesson. But based on Justin Trudeau's behavior and his personal days, it doesn't seem like there's going to be much of a change in policy towards travel from that area yet. I saw Reddit threads talking about planes traveling from Beijing to Toronto yesterday, or the 24th. 24th was when I saw that. I saw the image yesterday, but the date was the 24th. Still, concerning as the infections seem to be increasing, and so do the deaths. It's concerning time. Not just because there's already a healthcare emergency in Ontario, but because of what's going on here. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Check out CanadaPoly.com and CanadaReport.co, and have a wonderful, wonderful